Shark Nation, what's good, man? And welcome back. It's your boy ISG3000 to be exact. And listen, man, we are in the month of March, and you already know what that means. March Madness is here, and that means college basketball is here. We've been talking about it for a while now. We've been hinting at it, but it's finally time to show you the Seattle Blue Sharks basketball team, man. It is ready. It is ready to go. I'm excited to show it to you all, man. A lot of hard work, a lot of time's been put into this, man. So I really hope you guys enjoy it. Before we get into that, man, do me a huge favor. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, man. Trying to get to 1,000 subs, and every sub counts, man. I appreciate everybody who's been rocking with me so far. I hope you guys enjoying the content. And we got a brand new series that we're getting ready to get into, man. I know you're ready to see it. I know you've seen the thumbnail. I know you're excited. I'm excited. So let's get ahead and get into it, man. We're going to introduce the team. We got a brand new stadium. We got rosters to get through, man. And we got a couple games that we're gonna check out as well, man. So look, if you're ready to start this season, man, and see the Seattle Blue Sharks take the court, go ahead and drop a like on this video, man. Drop a comment on what you think or how you think the team's gonna do to start off, man. It's gonna be a lot of competition. You already know, man, college basketball brings the energy, so we're gonna have to do just that. So listen, man, if you're ready to get into it, let's not waste any more time. Let's go ahead and get into this brand new team. So here we go, man. We get our first look at the new logo, man, that revamped UofS logo. University of Seattle looking extra clean. We got our team identity already. We already know what colors we're rocking, that shark blue, you feel me? So we're going to take a look at the team update, and you can see, man, they're excited about this new stadium. And you can see it is absolutely beautiful, man. Prime Video Arena. We'll get to more of that soon. But right now, man, you can see the outside of that thing on campus looking absolutely amazing. And so they're saying Seattle Athletics expand to the court. We already know, man, we're ready to get to the court. We're ready to hoop. We're ready to hoop more than anything, man. But campus is buzzing with excitement, with students and alumni rallying behind the team as they prepare for their inaugural season. The football team's success has energized the community, and many hope the basketball team will continue that momentum. So you already know, man, the football team went absolutely crazy in their first few years. We brought home a national championship recently, man. And if you haven't caught up with that series, man, go ahead and check that out as well. But look, I'm gonna drop a link for that series right there, so if you want to, go ahead and check that out, man. But let's get back to the basketball, okay? So they're saying, man, the Blue Sharks aim to become a competitive force in college basketball, and the future looks bright, and the campus can't wait to see what the team achieves. So like I said, man, the expectations are really high for this team. They saw how well we did with our first program, man, the Seattle Blue Shark football team, man. Hold them boys near and dear to my heart. But listen, we're gonna try to build up a new program in the basketball program, and it's gonna be a whole totally different dynamic, right? There's only 5 players that can be on the court at one time, and our roster is going to matter a whole lot, right? There's not going to be a lot of room for error. There's not going to be a lot of room for mistakes. And you already know, man, with expectations being as high as they are, we're going to definitely have to come with our A game. So we're going to do our best, man. We're going to do our best. We will introduce the roster here in just a second, but we're going to spotlight this one guy right here. It's the new star, Jay Carter. And that's all I'm going to say. You see what's going on there. You see the uniform. You get a little sneak peek, but we'll actually dive a little bit more into that. But right now, man, you can tell the campus is excited. The students are excited. We're going to get Prime Video Arena rocking. So speaking of Prime Video Arena, man, we're actually going to take a look at the arena. It is a state-of-the-art facility. And you can see that brand new court looking absolutely beautiful. That shark logo at the half court, the blue seats, whatnot. So look, man, this is an arena that is going to be, it's going to actually do a lot, man. Not only are they going to host basketball games, and hopefully we'll be able to rack up some wins, but you know what I'm saying? There's probably going to be concerts, benefits, fundraisers, everything else is going to be going on. It's going to bring a lot of attention to the school, man, which is really what we want, because recruiting is going to be a big part of building this series. We got our core roster. Like I said, we'll show you those guys in a minute, but we're going to have to build this team up as players graduate. Maybe we'll have some transfers. Maybe we'll have some other different things going on, some storylines. You already know how we get down, man. But look, this is the start of it all. So if you think you actually want to be a part of this program, man, if you think you could bring something to the table for this Blue Shark basketball team, let me know in the comment section, man. I'd love to see you on this court. If you can really hoop, if you really got it like that, send me a mixtape. Let's get back to hoop mixtapes. Let me know what you got. Let me know the type of player you think you are, and maybe we'll see you out there in that shark blue on the court, man, in Prime Video Arena. But right now, it is time to get to our rosters, man. We need to introduce the actual team. So let's go ahead and jump right into that. So here we go, man. Like I said, we got a sneak peek of this guy earlier on the website, but this is Jamal Carter. This is going to be the best player on our team. And let me tell you right now, this kid reminds me a lot of Paul George. Now, I know what you're thinking. Paul George lately has just not been doing what he's supposed to be doing, but that's a whole nother episode. But listen, I'm talking about Paul George back in Indiana when he was throwing oops to Roy Hibbert, Lance Stevenson, blowing sweet nothings into LeBron James' ear. That Paul George. The Paul George who was playing defense and coming on the other side on the fast breaks, 360 windmill, you feel me? That is Jamal Carter, man, coming in at a 95 overall, the all-around star, 27 total badges to his name, standing 6'5", 205. And listen, this is going to be a guy that you see do pretty much everything for us on the offensive side of the basketball, man. So this guy right here, man, like I said, 95 overall, 97 layup, 98 dunk, 97 mid-range, 94 three-point. The bag is tremendously deep. All right, Jamal Carter is going to be somebody that's not only going to fill up the highlight tape, he's definitely going to be a fan favorite. So he's working at number 1, and we're going to call him J1 throughout the season, man. But J1 is definitely going to be a guy you're going to watch. You're not going to want to miss when J1 has the basketball in his hands, man. Human highlight reel, you know what I'm saying? Vince Sanity, PG, all of that in one. So we're really excited to see Jamal Carter on the court, man. And then next up, man, we got our starting center, Tyler Falcone. This is a 7-footer. This guy is somebody who got pretty quick feet down on the low post, man. But the main thing we're going to get out of this guy is rebounding. He's a 7-footer and just absolutely tenacious on the rebounding. Offensive rebounds are going to be huge for this team. Because like I said, we do have Jamal Carter at 95, but he is our only 90 overall player. And so I expect a lot of misses, and I expect us to need a lot of second chance points. But he's going to be a 3-level scoring paint beast. And you can see post defense, rebounding, and basketball IQ are his strengths. 18 total badges, 88 overall. Like I said, 7-footer, 220. So this guy, he's actually going to be a pretty important part of our starting 5. But we're going to be leaning on him a lot. If we're going to stay in some of these games against some of these highly touted college basketball programs, and you know who I'm talking about, let me know. Matter of fact, let me know right now. Who is your favorite college basketball team right now? It better be Seattle. But if it wasn't, let me know down in the comments who's your favorite team right now. But anyway, man, next up, we got a guy by the name of Jordan Parker. And Jordan Parker is a guy who actually I think very highly of. The athletic skills and the ability on the court, second to none, man. He has the potential to be a star in this game. He has the potential to take his skills, to take his talents to the next level. Only thing he's lacking is mentals. The boy might be a little bit slow in the head, if I'm being honest with you. You'll see it sometimes. You'll see it. And you'll see this when we get to some of these games, man. Some of the decision making, some of the way he just moves around the court, you just makes you scratch your head a little bit like, what's going on with you? Next up, man, we got our point guard, our starting point guard, Dante Rivera, rocking at number 5, man. Standing 5'11", 161, a bit on the shorter side. So when we're talking about Dante Rivera, man, this is a guy who's just going to be a facilitator to the team, creating opportunities for other players. Now he can go get his own bucket. Don't get me wrong, but at 5'11", it just makes it a little bit difficult. He has to be really creative with the way he's able to score, man. So you can see 22 badges, 2-way inside out ISO creator. So you might see him in a lot of ISO play, but more than likely you're going to see him coming off the pick and roll, throwing lobs to our Showtime centers and our Showtime forwards, man. But then we take a look at Ethan Bond, man. Ethan Bond's going to be our backup point guard. He's coming in at an 80 overall. And this guy, you can see, man, the perimeter threat, 6 foot even, 185, knockdown shooter. What we're really hoping for him to do is come off the bench and maybe provide us a little bit of spark, you know what I'm saying? Hit a 3-pointer now and again. Just make sure that the second team does what the second team is supposed to do. If we have the lead, keep the lead. If we need to get back in the game, throw up some shots, my boy, you feel me? So that's going to be Ethan Bond. And by the way, man, if you see any of these players with a face scan that looks familiar, it's because they are familiar. This is 2K, and we had to use some real player face scans. Some of these guys I actually know, some of these guys I don't know. But if you recognize any of these players, man, let me know in the comments. Who is this person? I think we all know who this is based off his recent performance. Anyway, man, for this series, his name is Ethan Bond. So now we get to another guy with one of the best names on the team, Chase Profit, and he is exactly that. He is good money. Coming out of high school, he was one of the top 100 recruits in his class, but kind of fell to the wayside and ended up in this Seattle program, had some academic issues, had a couple other issues off the court that we won't speak of just yet, but Profit is one of them ones, man, and you'll see. So we can't wait to see Profit on the court, man, and with a lot of these guys, man, this is just going to be a whole lot of fun. As the season develops, man, you'll see each player kind of step into their roles, and you'll kind of see what they bring to this team and what they're able to actually offer, man. Some of the guys will be stars, some of the guys will be secondary players. That's just the nature of any basketball team, and as you'll see, this guy right here, Blake Matthews, is probably somebody you're going to see shoot the basketball a whole lot. Absolutely knockdown shooter. I mean, you're thinking of JJ Redick. I'm thinking of Hedo Turkoglu. I'm thinking of anybody who can shoot that 3, call him. This is Blake Matthews, backup 2 guard, standing 6'6", so he's got the height to shoot over the smaller defenders if he has to. Not the greatest athlete in the world, but he knows basketball. He knows how to shoot the basketball, and that's all I'm going to ask you to do. He's got the number 3 for a reason. You will see him shooting that rock. Trust me. And then, man, we get to the rest of the roster where we're going to see kind of some of our, I will call them C-tier players, where we're looking at Maxwell Lewis. Now, Maxwell Lewis, like I said, with the face scan, this is a real dude. This is a guy whose name is actually Maxwell Lewis. I forgot to edit him. He may get some minutes on the court, he may not. But the rest of these guys down this roster are really going to be kind of filler players. So we got Maxwell Lewis, we got Andre Tyson, we got Pajulia, we got Brandon Hunter, and then we got this guy right here who, ironically enough, was a filler player, John Bowl. Now, you already know some famous Bowls of the NBA, Manute Bol. This guy, John Bowl, is a relative of those two. You can see he's standing at 7'2", being an enforcer down in the paint. Hopefully he can use his size to provide us some extra defensive reinforcement. But that is going to be your 2025 Blue Shark men's basketball roster. Let me know what you think, man. How do you feel about the team so far? So let me know what you think, man. That's your 2025 Blue Shark men's basketball roster. That's what we got to work with so far. So let me know who you think is going to be a standout this season. Let me know who you think has a chance to, maybe rack up some awards, maybe take this team to the next level. And like I said, man, if you think you got what it takes, if you a hooper for real, let me know your build, man. We'd love to see you on the court for Seattle, man. Like I said, not everybody's going to be able to make the roster. So if you want to really get on the team, want to get on the court, hey, be creative with your descriptions. Be creative with your player types, man. You just might see yourself on this game. So as we move along, everybody knows with any team, you can have the best players in the world, but they need a coach. So now we got to go find a coach. So because we are building this off of 2K, there are going to be some common 2K things like coaches. So right now, our coach is Michael Malone, but unfortunately for Michael Malone, you're not our coach anymore. We're going to go and get our own coach. And as we do that, man, we're actually going to have to take a look at a few different things. A lot of those being coaching styles, coach ratings, and the different ratings that we have available for coaches like offensive coaching, defensive coaching, sports medicine, charisma, and potential. We're going to take all of those things into consideration. Now, with any game we play, we want it to be competitive, right? We don't want it to be just too easy. So I'm probably not going to aim for any juggernaut coach or any coach that has 5 stars across all the board, but we're going to look for a coach for us, right? We need that Seattle coach. We already know how much we love John Hughes and everything he brought to the football team. And that just kind of sets the bar for the coaching standard around here. You know what I mean? So we're going to go ahead and find us a coach that fits this program, and then we'll be right back. So, all right, man, we got our coach, Coach Ron Grant. Now, this guy right here stood out to me because his coaching method is a grit and grind system. And I love that. I really love that. If you know anything about Seattle athletics, man, grit and grind is the name of the game. You feel me? And when we first started, we didn't have a lot. We didn't have a lot of recruits. We didn't have a lot of funding. We had to build it up we had to get it out of the mud. We had to build this thing up. So this is a guy who definitely understands what that means and what it takes to build a program from nothing and turn it into a championship winning team. So Coach Ron Grant coming in with 3 stars on the offensive coaching side, 2.5 stars on defensive coaching, half star on sports medicine. Hopefully we don't have any injuries, but we also have assistant coaches who can take care of some of that as well. But this is the thing that I like the most. Charisma at 3.5 stars. And I really feel like if you're going to have a guy to command the locker room, to get a group of players, a group of hoopers to all buy into one system, you got to have charisma. You can't be coming into the locker room talking to me any kind of way. Got to be able to know how to talk to the players and speak that same language, man. So charisma is really important, coming in at 3.5 stars. And then we get 1.5 stars on analytics. I don't even know what we're going to be able to do with analytics, to be honest. So I'm not worried about that. But I do like 3 stars on offensive coaching, defensive coaching. Hopefully one of our assistant coaches can kind of pick up the slack on that. But listen, man, this is our head coach, Coach Ron Grant. Look, this is the coach of the future, man. So we're going to see, like I said, expectations are really, really high for this team. So it's going to be a lot of pressure on Coach Grant. I feel like he can handle it, man. I think he's the guy for the job. So we got our coach. Now it's time to get to that action, man. So let me explain something real quick. So the way this is going to work, because we are a first year program, because we are really this is our first time ever stepping on the court, not all of our games are going to be televised. Number one, it helps kind of with some of these episodes. There's 82 games in this season. I thought about doing a shorter length of season, but we'll go 82 games. We'll get a real feel. And I'll show you kind of how the tournament is going to work out as well. Honestly, it's really going to feel like NBA season. I can only do so much with 2K. So you're going to see it feel like a regular NBA season with playoffs and things like that. Hey, just lean into it. You feel me? Just buy into the lore. You feel me? But anyway, man, like I said, some of our games are not going to be televised. So we are actually going to see some games that we're going to play all of them, but some of them we're not going to actually watch together. You feel me? So as we catch up with our Blue Sharks, man, we are 6 games into the season. And let me tell you right now, we are doing well, right? These boys have been hooping. So the first game was up against Texas. Texas, I thought was going to be a really good team. I thought they were going to be a really good competition, but the final score ended up being 85-76. And our star guy did what our star guy was supposed to do. 32 points from J1 Jamal Carter. Parker comes away with 19 points and 8 rebounds. Had an excellent showing right there. Rivera, third leading scorer on the team with 13 points. Prophet comes in with 10 points, and then the rest of these guys just kind of played their roles. You see Falcone with 16 rebounds, going absolutely nutty on the rebounding side. But that was our first game, man. Really encouraging stuff, really promising performance from the team. And then following that, man, we played at Kansas. Kansas is a team that, when I say Kansas, you already know what to expect from that team. So we thought the same thing. And then we had another really good performance from Carter, 28 points. Matthews came out of nowhere, going 6 for 9 from the 3-point line, had 20 points on the game. Parker did his thing with 19 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. And so you can see, man, the team's starting to gel together. We know where we're going with the basketball. It's going to be Carter for sure. Stringing some wins together, right? So we got 2 wins under our belt, and then we went and played Arkansas, handled them pretty well. As you can see, we're averaging about 80 plus points a game right now. And then we played Kentucky. Kentucky was a really close game, 84-80, but we would advance and we would defeat the Kentucky Wildcats, and we would keep our undefeated streak going, man. But you can see, man, they definitely put up a good fight. Butler had 23, Carr had 15 and 8, and some of the other guys in double digits, man, but our team went stupid. Jamal Carter had 35 points. Rivera had 14 points of his own. Falcone had a double-double, 12 points, 15 rebounds. Throw some 2 blocks in there. And then you can see, like, man, some of the other guys just putting in some numbers, man, putting in some work on the court. Really tough game, though. Only a 4-point victory, and it was a close game. A lot of this game, we were not winning, if I'm being honest with you. We were trailing for most of the game, but Carter came out of nowhere with a huge flurry of buckets and got us another dub, man. So then you can see the next game we had was Oregon. A pretty easy, convincing win right there, 83-68. And then our next game, back-to-back, we had played Louisville, another really good convincing win, 89-66. So your Blue Sharks right now are 6-0. We're currently first in our conference, and we are playing well. We're playing well to this point. So we are going to jump into the season against Arkansas, and this is going to be a home game. So you're going to see the Sharks on their home court in Prime Video Arena for the first time. And this is a game we're feeling pretty confident. We already beat this team. As you can see, Arkansas has already took an L to us, and hopefully we can go ahead and double up on that. We're getting ready for that game. But before we do that, I'm actually show you all the teams that we have in this series, man. I wasn't able to get, obviously we're not going to be able to get all college teams on this game, but let's take a look at who we got, man, and what our competition is looking like. So if we take a look at NBA standings, we can see who's all in the Western Conference, right? So far, like I said, your Seattle Blue Sharks are 6-0, playing out of our minds. So obviously we got Seattle sitting at 6-0, man. We got LSU, we got Creighton, USC, Kansas, Houston, Kansas State, the Duke Blue Devils with Cooper Flagg. That's going to be a really tough team. The Tennessee Volunteers, you already know how they're coming. Their team is stacked. The Oregon Ducks, the Arizona Wildcats, Louisville Cardinals, the Longhorns, the UCLA Bruins, the Wolverines. And so that's going to be the Western Conference. This is going to be all teams that you'll see us probably play a couple times throughout the season. And then when we get to the Eastern Conference, we got the Iowa State Cyclones, the North Carolina Tar Heels, the Powerhouse, Indiana, Gonzaga, Rutgers, the Gators, Michigan State Spartans. They're always tough every year. The Alabama Crimson Tide, Villanova, Baylor, UConn. I still remember that Kemba Walker game winner. That's UConn. You feel me? Hopefully, we'll see them do a little bit better. They're 2-3 right now. But anyway, Marquette, we got Kentucky, we got Auburn, the best team in college basketball, arguably right now, the Auburn Tigers. And then, like I said, we got Arkansas, and that is going to be all the teams that we have in this game. So that's going to be the teams that we will be playing against this year. Let me know who you think we're going to be seeing in the final four or the playoffs. And let me know too, did you see your favorite team on here? If not, you know what I'm saying? There's always room to make additions, to make changes. Like I said, we fully customized this league. We fully customized this series, man. So we got everything. We can do it whatever we want. If you feel like you want to see another team in here next year, hey, let me know. We can definitely make that happen. But it is now time to see the Blue Sharks in action. I know you've been waiting on it. We've been doing a lot of introduction. I know you want to see some basketball. So here we go, man. This is going to be the University of Seattle Blue Sharks against the Arkansas Razorbacks. 1-6 versus 6-0. You know what they say, man. It's hard to beat the same team 2 times in a row, but we're going to try to accomplish that. So as we gear up So here we go, man. You can also see our brand new uniforms that are all white with Seattle across the chest. And you can see the WX Sports Gear sponsor logo on the chest as well. I tried to model these uniforms after Chicago, the Michael Jordan era, you know what I'm saying? You can see a little triangle on the shorts and whatnot. But you'll also notice, man, that our shoe sponsor or our athletic gear sponsorship is going to be Anta. So that's going to be another kind of subplot. As we progress season by season, depending on how we do, man, we may upgrade what our players will actually be able to put on their feet, man. But right now we're going with Antas. You feel me? I feel like they've got a couple signature athletes with Klay Thompson and obviously Kyrie Irving, some other guys in there as well. Not as well known as like a Nike, Jordan, or whoever else. So right now we're rocking with Antas, you know what I'm saying? We got a couple colorways that you're going to be able to see on the court. Just trying to have some fun with it, man. So let me know, who do you think we should target next as far as a shoe sponsor goes? There's a lot of brands out there with some pretty cool shoe models and colorways and stuff like that, but let me know what you think. I kind of like some of these Anta shoes, you feel me? But it's time to hoop, man. We're taking a look at our starting five. It's going to be Rivera, Carter, Prophet, Parker, and Falcone, and we are facing off against the Razorbacks. So we got some pretty good guys on their side as well. Best players looking like it's going to be their center at a 77 overall. So here we go, man. It is time to get to the court. It's time to get to that action. Shark Nation, you already know what time it is. It is game time. So here we go, man. We got to see the team. We know how we're doing so far, man. Like I said, 6-0. Arkansas is 1-6. This is a game we feel like we definitely are going to be in control of. We're definitely going to have the upper hand, man. But you never know. Like I said, this is our second time seeing Arkansas. They've seen what we've been able to do on the court. We've seen what they've been able to do on the court. And so we're trying to make it 2 wins instead of a 1-1 record. So here we go, man. As we look at the upcoming schedule for Arkansas, they got some tough competition. But right now, they got to pay attention to us because we are getting ready for tip-off. We are getting ready for this game. As you see Rivera getting ready, getting warmed up. As you can see, home court advantage, packed out arena. We win the tip-off as well. So here we go, man. We are getting this game underway. Rivera's going to start at the top of the key. And you already know. Let's find a way to get Carter this ball. So we're just going to reset at the top of the key. Carter's coming off the screen. Good screen set right there by Parker. We're going to go to Parker in the corner. Parker got a good size mismatch. Going to try and post him up. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Parker trying to make his move, getting to the cup. Layup with the left hand, goes in off glass. And that's the first points of this game from Parker. I told you, man, this guy has a lot of promise. He does a lot of good things on the court. He's got great size. But like I said, you'll see sometimes you just want to see some of his basketball IQ go up a little bit as he got shook out of his shoes, but made a decent play to make a contest. And Rivera's trying to push the pace. He's going to find Falcone, who should have kept cutting. Stop cutting, and we get Rivera going up under and puts the layup in. Sweet reverse with the right hand. So right now you can see, man, this Sharks team is just firing on all cylinders, man. They're really starting to get a feel for how they perform as a starting unit. And you can see right off the bat, 2 points right at the cup. So now we're back on defense. Carter, Garden, Fland. And here we go. We get the center with the ball, kicking it back up to the top, trying to do something against Carter. Carter's trying to get a hand up there, but he's going to get beat. That's a bucket. And now we get Jamal Carter bringing the basketball down the court. You already know he's out for blood. Going to go with the crossover, spin move, and come to the other side. An easy lay with the left. That was a beautiful move right there from Carter. And you're going to see a whole lot more of that throughout this game. Believe me, Rivera trying to play some defense. And no defense has been one of the things that we've asked him to work on. Smaller point guard. But just as I say that, we leave a man wide open for the three. Thankfully, he misses. And we're going to push up to Rivera. See what we can do here. Nothing going. But we find Falcone under the cup with a nice cut. And Falcone throws it down with 2 hands for safety. We got ourselves a 6-point lead. So you can see, man, the Sharks playing some really good basketball on offense right now. And we might get the steal right here as this is Prophet. Prophet might have the lane. Prophet might have a fast break opportunity. Going to go around the defense with the right hand. Would have loved to see him throw that down. But, hey, made a nice athletic move in midair and came away with 2 points right there. So we are cooking right now in this first quarter. 10-2. Arkansas doesn't really look like they know what they want to do against us as they're going to try to ISO Wagner. Got a good screen. Rivera plays pretty good defense. And so now we're seeing Rivera actually got beat that time. Falcone was right there for the help defense. And this is going to be Carter. He gets a hand up. This is going to be a miss. Falcone cleans up that rebound. And Carter trying to get to the cup. Wide open lane. Left hand layup. Misses it. Absolutely smoked it. Just rushed it right there. Saw he was wide open and didn't complete that layup. And right here, a missed layup usually turns into points on the other end. And we see Arkansas get their second bucket of this game. Scores 4-10. Still feeling really good, man. Carter at the top of the key, getting the screen from Parker. Parker Made a nice move. He's going to get fouled. Going to send him to the line to shoot two. This has been an area where he's kind of struggled just a little bit, man. Parker's got to work on a few things in his game, but he's got a lot of good things going on as well. As you can see, pushing the issue against a smaller defender, getting fouled and getting to the line. So here we go. We'll see if we can take advantage of this free throw opportunity. We get an early one right there. We missed the first one. And like I said, this is something he's got to work on. So little things that take a team a long way. Free throws are definitely going to be one of them. So here we go. Free throw number 2, trying to make it pay off. And we absolutely butchered the second one. Probably more my fault than his, but I'm going to blame it on him. So here we go. Arkansas coming down the other way. Parker playing decent defense at the top. They're going to go with Darryl. Darryl's trying to come down the lane. Going to give it to Ido. Ido's trying to go up with a layup on the left-hand side. Gets his own rebound and then finds Darryl at the top of the key. Back to Rivera. He's going to bring it down the court. We're going to get a screen from Falcone. Got a size mismatch, but then just turns the ball over. Absolutely horrible decision. Probably, if anything, should have just went up with that one. So now we got Rivera on the taller Darryl. Carter with a good closeout in the corner. Sharks trying to play defense. Davis at the top of the key, looking to throw it low post against the shorter Rivera. Good help defense by Profit on the other side. You can see Wagner just trying to do too much right there. Now we got Carter with a full head of steam coming down the other way. Trying to get to his right hand. Nothing there. So we're going to go to Falcone, who has a good size mismatch. Swing, mid-range. Parker not able to hit. So we started off hot. But now we're kind of struggling to find our defense as he pulls up for a stop and pop mid-range against Falcone, which was a big mistake. Falcone, one of the better defenders in all of college basketball. And speaking of all of college basketball, that's a slam from Parker. And you can see he just, when he gets a lane, hey, watch out. Watch out. Nice play right there from Parker, making up for them 2 missed free throws, throwing it down with authority, hanging on the rim too, but you got to be careful with that. I don't want to get a tech. You feel me? But Parker's feeling it now, flexing and trying to get the Seattle faithful involved. Sold out Prime Video Arena, man, and you can see, man, the fans are loving it. Student section loving it. Alumni going crazy. So here we go, man. Ron Grant has got this team playing really well, man. You can take a look at some things from last season that technically don't count because we didn't have a last season. Here we go, man. Coming out of this timeout, we're actually going to get a few subs in. We're going to see Matthews in, and we're also going to see Ethan Bond come in for Rivera. So here we go. They haven't really, like I said, done too much on offense. Only been able to get 7 points. Ethan Bond doing a nice job. Staying in front, gets a hand up, but the floater goes down from Wagner, just too strong. Carter's the type of guy who doesn't like seeing himself or his teammates get abused. So you already know we're going right back at him. Going over the top with a filthy adjustment layup, the freaky left hand of Carter that goes down, and we get the and one opportunity. I thought he was going to put that man in a coffin, but just decided to be graceful and be oh so forgiving and just lay it in with the left hand. Nasty stuff right there from Carter. And one attempt is also missed badly. Maybe these dudes need to practice that more and get in the gym. Speaking of getting in the gym, transition defense was terrible. We get a foul and one opportunity on the other end after we missed that free throw. I told you, layups and free throws are 2 of the most guaranteed buckets for the opposite team. So here we go. Layup is up. Layup is off. And hey, we'll take it. We made a mistake, but they weren't able to capitalize. And sometimes that's the difference between winning and losing, baby. So we got Ethan Bond on a good screen. Left hand layup. Oh, he's doing way too much. Should have went up with the left hand. Decided to do some goofy spin. Profit makes up for that with good effort on the defensive end, sends him back to the first row. You can see right there, he almost was just waiting for him. He trying to tell him, you might not want to do that. You can see, send him in the first row, man. Somebody going home with a souvenir. So here we go, man. We're going to also see some subs. We got to get some of our starters out of there. They played good so far, but they're going to need a break. Might be a long game. And Ethan Bond got a hand on that, but they're able to recover. Ethan Bond sold out on the steal. So Sharks are holding on to a flimsy 1-point lead. This game feels like we should honestly be doing much better than we are. But it is what it is. That's Matthews coming off the screen. Pass. Ethan Bond, great shooter. Can't knock it down. Was wide open and just missed. That's something that we are actually trying to have happen, as he's one of the better shooters on our team. Speaking of shooters, they knock down a 3-pointer in the corner and take a 2-point lead. We're going to call a timeout. Coach Grant's got to kind of get these guys in order. Trying to figure out what's going on. Started out hot, but now this game is starting to even out, and we're finding ourselves lagging behind in this race. We got to pick it up, man. So this game is all about adjustments. We're going to see what adjustments Coach Grant can make. And so we're seeing the same group still out there in that court, but now let's try to get more organized. We've just been playing a lot of one-on-one basketball and just hoping we can beat the defense, but we need to actually get something drawn up. Try to go with a floppy to Matthews right there. Nothing doing. And so now we resort back to our screen game. Bond's going to win that matchup. And then Falcone with the size mismatch can't get the bucket to fall. Probably should have went up the first time. And the Sharks just cannot buy a bucket right now. And Arkansas starting to put it together on the offensive end. So here we go. Richmond going against Carter. Carter's going to actually get the block on that one. And he's got, but he's going to get the offensive rebound. Carter still staying in front. Gives it back to Flan. Gets the second block. Carter right now looking like prime D-Wade with all these blocks going down the court and finishing it off with a slam with the left hand. That's what I'm talking about. J1 doing everything right now. Offense to defense. I told you, he's looking like a young indie Paul George, man. Great effort and finish right there from Jamal Carter. So here we go. Richmond's going to bring this one back down the court. Working the ball around, trying to get some mismatches. Falcone playing good defense. Try to crash down. Bond got beat. Flan's just going to post up. Evis is going to try to shoot three. Falcone had a good hand on that. Bond's going to get the rebound, and we're going back down the other way. We don't really have the numbers we want, so we're just going to slow it down. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Try to force feed Carter. Ends up in a turnover. We play pretty good defense going the other way. Knox trying to put a hook shot up over Profit. Not going to be there. We got to get the ball in the hands of Carter. Everybody get out of the way. 10 seconds on the shot clock to end this first quarter. Carter trying to go to work, going to the left side, going to drop step, go to the right-hand side, freaky reverse, doesn't go down, and that's going to be the final shot attempt for the first quarter, man, and we got a tie ball game, 16-16. Started out blazing hot. Everything was working, as you see Parker going down with the nasty highlight jam right there, but then Arkansas started putting it together. The Sharks started falling apart on defense, and we got a tie game going into the second quarter, man. So here we go. Can we figure out what's going on the offensive side and get some buckets to fall? As you see Coach Grant right there using his charisma. I told you, charisma is going to be a big part of this game. Trying to get these guys fired up, playing some good Shark basketball, man. Right now, kind of just looking crazy out here, I'll be honest with you. A really difficult matchup right there. But it looks like we get an off-ball foul by Ethan Bond, which probably works out in our favor because they were definitely going to get a wide open layup coming off that curl screen. But anyway, Arkansas is going to reset. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Bond playing some defense in the corner, trying to set the screen, going up against Bowl. Good pass fake to the bigger Evisic. Evisic trying to take advantage of Ethan Bond, and he actually does. John Bowl tried to get over there and help, but just couldn't do quite enough. Here we go, man. We got Bond, Matthews, Tyson, and Bowl on the court. I think our best offensive option right now is probably going to be Parker, as we're trying to get him involved. Look, good backdoor cut right there. Just go straight back up. Can't get it the first time. Gets his rebound and goes up for the putback with the left hand. Ties this game up at 18. Parker's got 6 points, and hopefully I can get him rolling. Be really helpful if we can get some scoring outside of Carter. We know how good he is. 30-point games in almost all 6 games to start this season, but it's going to take a team effort if we want to do something special. And that was John Bowl right there. Did enough to get the miss, but not the rebound. But this time, a bad 3 results in a good rebound from Bowl. So Matthews is going to reset, getting the screen from Tyson, trying to use the screen, working his way to the left. Nothing there. We're just going to have to give it up. Parker in the corner. Size mismatch right here. Parker's going to try to get to the cup. Parker goes to the cup. He tries to throw it down, but just lost focus, lost the ball right at the end of that play, and we're going the other way now. Evis is trying to do something against Bowl in the low post. Bowl holding his own. Good pump fake right there. Gets Bowl off of his feet. They have to reset at the top of the key. Bond trying to play some defense. Screen to the left. Bond's going to fight over the screen. Oh, my God. And then all that great segment of defense is all given up by a reach from Bowl. Got overzealous. Tried to go for the steal. Didn't need that. Just keep playing good defense. So here we go. Tyson's trying to set a screen. We haven't really got this to work too well so far. Looking for Tyson. Tyson's got the mismatch. Gets the ball down to Tyson. Tyson uses the size to throw up that little hook shot. Easy bucket under the rim. Ties this game up at 20. This has been a pretty even game so far. And here we go. This is going up with the hook shot. Bowl didn't even jump. So for all his size, not looking like he has the skill or IQ to kind of put it together, man. Oh, here we go. Oh, they got so lucky. Fouls Parker right there, and if he didn't, I'm pretty sure he was putting his elbow in the rim. Hopefully we can get him going as he's coming off the screen. Gonna put up a 3, and that is good money from number 5. Rivera finally showing his face in this game. He's got 5 points, and that comes from a 3 in the second quarter. We need to see a whole lot more of that from Rivera. He's a capable scorer, And right now, we just need to find anybody that can get it going on offense. Even Carter's kind of having a slow game. Got to play some defense. If we can string together a couple stops, we can build on this 1-point lead that we have. You know, we saw what we were able to do at the beginning of that first quarter. Maybe it was just beginner's luck. You can see they're trying to go down to the low post. They like the matchup against Rivera. Good help defense right there by Falcone. Falcone staying at the top of the key. He's got the size mismatch. He's trying to shoot over the top of our 7-foot center. That's not going to work. And now we're going the other way with Rivera. Trying to find anything. Trying to get it to Matthews in the corner. Nothing there. We're going to have to reset. Rivera gets the screen from Tyson. Going with the floater. Right hand can't get it to fall. Rims out right there. Richmond trying to go down the other way. Trying to get some points off of this fast break. Good job by Matthews to actually stop his dribble right there. Get some action over the top. Rivera playing pretty good defense, just being a pest. Matthews with his hands up. Good block right there from Tyson. And they got 3.5 in the shot clock. But Tyson right there with the help defense, denying him at the rim. Just a really, really good athlete. Kenneth Fareed type. All he can really do is dunk and block. But for what we need him to do, he did half of it right there. It was like to see some more dunks out of him. But hey, job well done from Tyson right there. Good defense. So here we go. Trying to stop this inbound pass. Only got 3 seconds on the clock. No need to foul. Just play good defense. A good hand right there by Carter. And we're going to reward him on the fast break. Going across from right to left. Trying to get to the cup with that left hand. Can't get that one to fall either. So Carter struggling a little bit in this first half. Not used to seeing that from him. Maybe it's just some home game jitters. Not sure what's going on from our star player. Got to have more production out of him. As Wagner tries to go with a spin, Rivera thought he saw opportunity for a steal, but he's going to draw a foul. That's his first foul in this game. We got a good win against them earlier in the season, but they are not to be slept on, man. They got some really good players. Speaking of good players, these two right here in the pick and roll action, getting it to Idol, who's going to get the foul and one. That's the second time we've seen that, and now he's starting to turn up in this game. Falcone just didn't see him slip off that screen. Wide open under the cup. Tried to come back on defense, but was just too late, and all he could do was foul. And even then, didn't do enough to stop the bucket. It's going to get a foul and a chance for a free throw. We know he missed the last one, so let's see if Shark Favor can make some noise and make him miss this other one right here. He does. That was atrocious. Hits it off the side of the rim, and Falcone's looking to push the Bond. Bond can barely hold on to the pass. So now we're just going to swing. Looking for Carter. Great cut right there from Carter, but he couldn't hold on to the ball. Tried to save it, but now we're going the other way. Davis looking to push the pace. He's going to slow it back down the top of the key. Carter on defense. Davis trying to get to the cup. Trying to go up against Tyson. Going up against our two bigs. And Falcone fouls again. His second foul in this one. So here we go. Davis is going to knock down the first one. That's going to make this a 2-point lead. 25-23. Just over 3 minutes to go before halftime. He's going to knock down the second one as well. So the Sharks got to kick it into high gear, man. We got to figure out how to get our scores, the basketball in space. And they got to figure out how to create space as well, man. Can't always have everything done for you. Try to get the floppy to Rivera right there. It didn't work. Looking for Falcone coming off the top of the key screen. He's going to get the and one bucket. Finesse move right there from the big man. And you can see right now this game is turning into a matchup of the bigs. So here we go. Can our center capitalize on that and tie this game at 26? You already know we've kind of been struggling with free throws so far in this game. Hopefully Falcone can right that ship. So here we go, taking his time, very deliberate, but he nails the free throw. And we got a tie ball game at 26. Coach Grant might want to think about going into some kind of zone or changing it up on defense because we just cannot seem to stop them right now. Either we're fouling or they're getting wide open shots. Still waiting to see if Coach Grant wants to pull the trigger and tell his guys to get in the zone. We get a wide open man at the top of the circle. Chose not to shoot it. Carter tried to go for the steal again, and we get another three-pointer in the corner. We've seen the Blue Sharks be aggressive on defense, going for the steal instead of just staying in position. Just come back to bite us a couple times. Good movement right there from Carter. Tried to go up with the left, not going to be able to get it. That's going to be Falcone. Gets his own rebound, tries to pump fake, didn't work right there. So we're just going to reset. Rivera trying to make some room, trying to do something, and now the Arrows pushing the pace. They're going to get it to their best player. We've already seen what he can do in the fast break. Trying to break down Falcone. Falcone does a good job moving his feet, working him down on the shot clock. Stand his ground, pull-up shot, doesn't go. Circles around the rim, but it didn't drop. So now we're just gonna slow it down. We actually need to slow it down. Let's see. Oh, bad pass. Terrible pass. Carter just doing too much right now, forcing the issue. We're gonna get a step back, pull up jump shot from Flan that goes down, and now we are down 5. We're falling apart right now. And Arkansas is loving it as they get a slam on the other end. We need a timeout. We need a timeout. We need it now. It's my money and I want it now. We need a timeout. 33-26 in the blink of an eye. We haven't been able to score in the last 2 minutes. Trying to get Carter in some action. Quick ISO. Just get out the way. Just get out the way. Let him do what he's supposed to do. Let him do what he was born to do. Too small. Get to the cup. He misses again. Something's got to be wrong with Parker. Something has to be wrong. Rare that he misses wide open shots this many times in a game. And then he goes for a pull-up. Thankfully, Parker was able to just jump over the whole team and get that offensive rebound. Rivera trying to go with a pull-up jumper. Parker with another rebound, going to go straight up. Can't get it. And they finally get a defensive rebound for Arkansas. But the Sharks had multiple opportunities to score, just not taking advantage right now. And Arkansas starting to pull away in this game. Got to be careful, and we got to pay attention. And the Shark faithful are not liking that. You can hear some of the fans starting to boo from the nosebleeds. But quickly, we're going to shut all that up. That is J1 going over the top. Right over there, best player. That's what we're talking about, man. That is how you get the crowd back into this game. That's how you get your team back into this game. Coach Grant is finally going to pull the trigger. We need to go into a zone. We need to do something to stop the bleeding right now. So there we go. Trying to set the screen, fighting over that screen. Stay with it. Stay with it. Rivera playing some pretty good defense. We see the man up there after 3. Got to be able to get over. We did just enough. He missed the dunk. We got to push the pace. We got to push the pace. Trying to get it to Carter. Carter's definitely got the mismatch right here. Going to go with the step back off glass, getting the stop and then getting the bucket. That's what we want to see. 5 seconds before halftime. You already know they're going to go for the dagger. Nothing going right there. Oh, my God. Double team. Pump faked into the last second. Buzzer beater 3-point shot. So we're going into halftime, 37-30. Sharks got a lot to figure out. They have a lot to figure out as they started off hot in the beginning of this game, but then Arkansas figured out how to play basketball again, doing the impossible, and have garnered a pretty decent lead going into halftime, man. So we got to make some adjustments, but it is what it is, man. If we want to keep our unbeaten record intact, we're going to have to figure something out. So here we go, man. We gear up for the second half. Carter with only 10 points. Leading the Sharks in scoring, but he's going to have to do a whole lot more. We know he's averaging 30. He's been a key part of the Blue Sharks' success thus far, but we're going to need to see a whole lot more out of a lot of these guys on this team, mainly on the defensive side of the basketball, man. We're just giving up way too many easy shots. And speaking of easy shots, another floater from Fland, and he's having himself a pretty good game so far as we see Carter trying to get to the paint. Left hand, too strong, too fast. Easy lay-in right there from Carter. He knows we're going to have to do a whole lot more, and we might have to get out of that zone. Thankfully, they missed a wide-open shot attempt right there, but it was almost money, and they almost got a steal right there. Great effort from the Razorbacks Theo right there, diving into the scoreboard for the scores table, trying to get that steal. Here we go. Carter gets to inbound. We like this matchup a lot. Going left hand, gets the foul. Doesn't get it to drop, but we're going to the line, and that's foul number 2 on Flan. We definitely want to keep the pressure on him. We saw him hitting half-court buzzer beater shots and all types of crazy stuff. So if we can get him in foul trouble, that will only help us later in this game. So here we go. Carter with the first free throw. Good money, and that was going to go down as well. So here we go. 39-34. The Sharks starting to figure out what's going on. We're actually going to get out of this zone because we're leaving way too many people wide open. Speaking of leaving people wide open, we leave another shooter open, and they drill another 3. Carter's coming down, gonna go with the crossover, getting straight to the cup. Made an adjustment midair, probably unnecessary as well, but hey, it went down, and that's all that matters. Idol's trying to get around Falcone. Falcone is not budging. So now we get the Wagner-Rivera matchup. Rivera struggled for most of this game. This time, he was able to keep his head up, keep his head on the swivel. We get the steal. And then we get Parker down the court. When you see the big man running down the court, you got to reward him. Parker gets the slam and we got a 4-point game on our hands, and the Sharks are feeling good coming out of halftime. And you can see Coach Grant got these guys together, let them know you're playing like dog, like garbage right now. Step it up. You can definitely see whatever he said in the locker room is taking an impact on this team. They have totally turned around their offensive efforts, defense getting steals. We're looking like we're trying to get back into this game. So here we go, going back to man-to-man. Flan's going to bring it past half court. Carter playing defense. Carter's a pretty good defender as well. We'll see if he can't get a few steals in this game, as we see that screen and roll is just killing Falcone right now. He just can't seem to figure out that you need to stick with your man. Falcone trying to hand it off to Carter. Carter again getting to that right hand. Tough bucket. Going to get his own rebound. Trying to kick it to Parker. Parker sitting at the top. Thought about shooting. Didn't want to. Trying to get to the cup. Nothing there. Resets to Carter. Carter. Jab step. Going to the left hand. Getting to the cup. Tough bucket right there from Carter. And he is putting this Blue Shark team on his back right now. 44-40 game. And then we just give up. Actually, we didn't give up. Great effort right there from Prophet to come over. Wasn't even his defense. And Prophet trying to get to the cup. He's going to get fouled, get his stuff sent back back on the sideline. But it was a foul first, so he's going to be shooting free throws. We haven't really seen too much from Prophet. We already know the type of athlete he was in high school. We want to see if this pays off at the next level. Coach Grant was excited to see Prophet when he came and said he was going to join this Blue Shark team. As you see, Prophet nails the first one. So now this is only a 3-point game. Prophet trying to make it a 2-point game, but we really still the verdict's out on Prophet. We know how good he could be, but we got to see him put it together on the court. Free throw number 2 goes down. Prophet makes this a 2-point game, 44-42. And the Sharks trying to hold on in this game, trying to creep back up in the lead. Got to do a better job on defense. Just giving up way too many wide open shots, too many open looks. We're just looking really confused on defense right now. Tried to go with a zone. That didn't necessarily work. And whatever we're doing right now, not really working either. As we see Rivera trying to get the screen, trying to get the down screen. That one didn't go. Going to reset to Parker. Parker, we like this matchup. We're going to clear it out. Parker says, get out the way. And it's for good reason. Oh, we thought he was going to dunk that. We keep missing those. And we get a foul on the other end against Rivera, his second. Wagner trying to knock down the second free throw. Gets it to go and extends the lead to 6. Here we go. Parker trying to set it up. Trying to set up the ISO. He's been able to take advantage of this matchup all night, and he does so again and catches a body at the same time. And there we go. Carter starting to turn up right now. There should have been a foul, if I'm being honest with you. But we'll take the 2 points, 44-48. Like I said, defense has just been where we're hurting. If we can't get stops, we're not going to be able to get the lead back in this game. As we see Falcone playing some good defense, staying in front. They're looking to try to get to the cup. They was going for the alley-oop, but Rivera did a good job right there, just staying in front, making that a more difficult pass than what it should be. And that's going to be a turnover going the other way. Blue Sharks trying to capitalize. We were just saying we need some stops. We finally get one. Now we got to score the basketball. So here we go. Parker's trying to set the screen, and we're going to show you exactly how to throw an alley-oop, and they showed us exactly how to defend one. As we're now trying to play defense, Flan's trying to get to the cup against Carter. Carter did enough to stop him right there. Falcone plays good defense, gets his rebound as well. And Carter's going the other way, and we already know what time it is. J1 to the cup. He gets blocked. He gets blocked. He's tired. We got to get him out of there. We got to get him out of there soon. There we go. Get another steal. Look up, look up, look up. Watch out. Watch out. Jordan Parker. Remember the name. 15 in the air. I don't think I've ever seen that. I don't think I've ever seen that. That was nasty. That was nasty. Parker, 10 points in this one. Got to get back down and play some defense. Try to dunk on him. But Parker was right there. Parker's still hot. Feed him. Getting the screen. Getting downhill. Getting to the cup. Getting another bucket. Parker putting it together right now. And I told you the athleticism is there. He's 6'9". Just gotta get sharper with his IQ. But right now, taking advantage of the defense, kind of making me look like I don't know what I'm talking about. 48-48 game. Parker doing a great job right now. Putting the pressure on the defense. Playing good defense as well. Just a tough shot right there from Theo. Gives his team a 2-point lead. And we're going to go ahead and call a timeout. Coach Ron Grant's got to be proud of the way we fought back in this game so far. But job's not done. Job's not finished. We got a lot more work to do. But right now, he's got to be proud of this starting unit. Getting this game tied at 1 point and now only down by 2. So here we go, man. We got to do what we got to do. And this is Carter getting to the cup, getting another dunk, catching another body. Got to be body number 2 from number 1. But there we go right there. Carter and Parker starting to heat up. And right now they're looking like the dynamic duo that Seattle needs. Batman and Robin. So here we go. Carter on defense. We already know he was looking a little winded on a couple of those possessions. We get a good screen on the left side, and that's a good shot from Fland right there. Gives his team the 3-point lead. So here we go. Handing it off to Parker. Top of the key. Parker's got the size mismatch, but we kind of want to pay them back with another 3. Let's see if we can get Bond open. Some action. We do. Do we get him? Good money right there. Ethan Bond for 3. And we tie this ball game up. He can shoot the 3. We can shoot the 3. There you go. Make some reset. And we might get the steal right there. We do get the steal. Trying to push the pace. Trying to do something. Not going to be able to do very much, but we got a wide open Jamal Carter. Drains the 3. Carter got 25. And he is putting on one heck of a quarter right now. Started the second half with only 10 points. Worked his way up to 25, and we got a 3-point lead. So it looks like they're going ISO ball. He needs help. He needs help. Falcone was able to come over from the other side and help out his teammate. Prophet didn't see Parker on the cut and then made it worse. Tried to force it. Turns it over. So now the Sharks are going the other way, trying to play some defense. Tough shot right there. He almost gets his own rebounds. Just slow it down. Slow it down. Slow it down. Go to our best player. Carter's just going to throw up whatever he could to try to salvage that possession. Bad possession right there. And that's one of the things that's been consistent in this game. We put ourselves in good situations, but just haven't been able to capitalize. Right there. Really, really nice pass. Here we go with the jump shot. Carter trying to take it to the cup. Oh, God. Tried to go with the Euro step instead of going straight up, and we don't even get the shot off. It actually gets blocked. So we go into the fourth quarter with a 1-point lead. 55-56, man. Let me know what you think, man. How have we played so far? Do you think we got enough to actually get a win in this game? It's actually been pretty close, but let me know right now. Do we win or do we lose? Gonna need to see a whole lot more from Carter, although he's been pretty good, but we only got a 1-point lead, so it's gonna take just a little bit more effort. So here we go, man. Rivera bringing it down. 1-point lead for the Blue Sharks. Swinging it to Matthews. Bond flashing across the top. Rivera trying to do a backdoor cut. It's gonna get to the cup, gonna get fouled. And that is exactly what we want to see. Rivera with only 5 points. Got to continue to put pressure on this Arkansas defense. We feel like we've got the physical ability over them, but right now they've just been running plays that we have no idea how to guard. But it looks like we got a chance to extend our lead, so hey, we'll take it. Rivera with a shaky free throw, but it ends up going down as he lines up free throw number 2. Able to drain free throw number 2. Anyway, good start right there. Good rebound from Tyson. Gonna reset to Rivera. Let's see if we can get Rivera ISO. He's supposed to be an ISO type player. Get out of there. Trying to use his speed. Getting absolutely clamped up right now. Can't get anywhere. Trying to get to the cup. Gets fouled. Good job right there. That's a kind of a veteran move. Drawing the foul. He was, to be honest, he was clamped up. But did enough to get fouled right there. And he's going right back to the line. And so here we go. First one's good. Rivera now up to 8, starting to pick up the pace a little bit. It's a 4-point lead. Trying to make it 5. The second one is way off. We got to get back on defense. Arkansas has been one of the best transition teams in the country, and they've definitely shown us why as they get another hook shot right under the cup and get the curl. So we're looking for Rivera. Rivera's going to get the corner, dumps it off to Falcone. Falcone's got to go up with a good hook shot off the glass from Falcone right there. Using his size, got 7 and 11 in this game. And the Sharks are trying to take control of this fourth quarter and cruise to a victory, defeating Arkansas for the second time. Good defense right there from Rivera. Bond checking Chavis at the top. They're looking for a screen. Trying to go over. Looks like they're going to go right back to Ivicic. Ivicic is going to miss the mid-range shot, and we'll take that defensive possession right there, man. Good bucket on the other side. And Arkansas is doing a really good job of just making sure we have nowhere to go. Rivera with the step back, trying to go with the mid-range, not going to get it to fall. Rims out. Here we go. Chavis going the other way. They're trying to push the pace. Rivera tried to do all he could, but this is a tie ball game. So Rivera trying to find some wiggle room. Gonna hand it to Matthews in the corner. Matthews trying to get to the cup. Just gonna post up, trying to fight his way to a bucket. Can't get it to drop. Richmond gets the rebound and pushes the pace. Richmond still finding his way towards the paint. Gets finally stopped by Matthews. And they're gonna reset with Tyson playing defense. Looking for a backdoor cut. Ethan Bond right there. Rivera right there as well. But he finds a teammate wide open, and they have now taken the lead in this fourth quarter. We got to get our starters back on the court. Arkansas is taking advantage of our second unit, and it's been enough. That's enough is enough. We see Profit there as well. Trying to run a play for Profit. Accidentally pass it to him. Good stop right there from Carter. Playing good defense. We get the stop. Parker gets the rebound. And we're pushing up to Rivera. Rivera might have a wide open three. Pulls it. Cannot get it to fall. Like the idea right there from Rivera. Just got to be able to knock those down. So here we go. Flan, who's had a pretty good game, going the other way. Working against Carter. Carter's a pretty good defender. They're going to get a wide open shot, top of the key. Doesn't go down. Parker gets another rebound. Parker's going to keep this one. Just going to go with the stutter step. Trying to get to the cup. Profit was in the way. Kick it to Rivera in the corner. Rivera with the step back in the corner. And it's just not falling for him right now. Rivera trying to push the action, but can't get anything to drop. Parker playing some pretty good defense. And we leave Brazil wide open. He must be a shooter because he keeps shooting. And he finally knocks one down. We got a 5-point lead now. As this is Carter going to the cup, going for the lay. And he hits it off the rim as he was going for the layup, and he is just gassed right now. That's not what we need when we need points at this time in the game. Oh, and this is a mismatch. Oh, this is a mismatch. Gonna get the hook shot to go. Carter looking crazy. Sharks are down 7. We need somebody other than Carter right now to be able to do something because he is gassed. Parker trying to go for the tough layup with the right hand. Can't get it to fall. It seems like we just keep saying that. We're not able to hit any shots right now. And the fourth quarter is not the time to not be able to shoot. Oh, man, and we are just dying on defense right now. So trying to get the ball to Falcone. Switch it up a little bit. And this is going to be Carter. Good move right there. Able to work his way into the lane for the slam. Got Flan off of his feet. Carter's up to 27 in this one. So there we go. Playing some defense. Trying to make a move on Carter. Carter's right there playing pretty good defense. Makes Flan miss. Carter going the other way. Crossover from left to right. Gonna step back. Trying to find Rivera in the corner. Nothing there. Looking for Parker. Parker trying to do something. Top of the key. Going with a little in and out move. Nothing there. Kicks it to Carter. Carter's just going to have to go into the cup. Goes for a layup, and it finally drops. Finally, a layup drops for Carter. And this is a 5-point game with 1:49 left. Turn up the heat on defense. Oh, we thought we got a good block, but it's going to be a foul from Falcone. Got to make them earn everything at this point. We send Wagner to the free throw line, likely one of their best free throw shooters. As I say that, he misses the first one, and we catch a huge break right there. So maybe we get another miss. Back-to-back misses. No, he hits the second one and extends this to a 6-point lead. Maybe we try to get Rivera on a down screen. Wide open at the 3. Nothing there. Good defense from Wagner. Carter going to take the screen. Going to go around. Gets to the right hand. Gets fouled. Would have loved to see that one go down and get an and one. If we get the foul, we get our best free throw shooter at the line. Oh, gosh. Carter misses the first one. We absolutely cannot afford that. Got to have this second one right here. Carter's gassed. Oh, we missed the second one. And now they're pushing the pace. Flan going for the alley-oop. We get the steal. Got to push it up to Parker. Oh, my God. We get a charging foul. Going the other way. This fourth quarter has just absolutely turned upside down. The Sharks can't get by a bucket right now. Can't even run the fast break correctly. And that's what I told you, man. Sometimes Parker, he had Falcone wide open, or he could have just tried to dunk over him. Just not thinking with his brain on that play right there. And that's one of the things that we just need to see more improvement from that kid. We saw how good he can be. But anyway, we got Carter coming down the lane. Nobody's going to play any type of defense, and he's going to get an easy 2. We are now only down 4 points with only a minute to go. Do we have enough in the tank to get a win, man? It's Carter doing all he can to check Flan. Flan is going to waltz right past him, pull up a 3. That probably wasn't the best decision, if I'm being honest. And we got Parker. Parker trying to get to the cup. Euro step. He gets fouled. We're going to the line. But Parker is not that great of a free throw shooter. We are going to have to lock in on these free throws. We need both of them. There we go. Parker hits the first one. 68-71. 3-point game right here. If we can get this to a 2-point game, we'll be in good shape. Parker nails both of them. 71-69. We got ourselves a ball game. Parker tries to lunge for the steal. Not going to be able to get it. Rivera gets the steal. He gets the swipe. Carter's got to run. Oh, we don't have it. Looking for Carter. Oh, he's gassed. He's absolutely gassed. We got to get something right here. We need a good play. We need a bucket. Rivera running the screen, looking for Parker. Parker going up top. Layup is good. We got a tie ball game with 23 seconds left in this game. The Sharks have fought their way back and tied this game up. Parker leading the charge right now, picking the slack up for his teammate Carter. But what a great pass from Rivera, finding the mismatch, coming off of that screen. Parker with a tough layup, and we got a tie ball game. So here we go, man. Coach Grant, really with his first challenge of this season against a team that he's already seen. They've already seen some of his tactics, some of his schemes. Can he do what needs to be done to get this Blue Sharks team another win and go to 7-0 in this young season for this team, man? So here you go. We got our starters. Got to play some defense. This might be a situation where we probably should have subbed in. We might really want to sub in Bobo, but we don't want to burn out, or John Bobo, but we don't want to burn that timeout. We are in the bonus, though. If they foul us, we will be shooting free throws, so we do have that in our back pocket. And to top things off, it looks like Flan is cold. They're going to try to inbound to him. Got Carter playing defense. Flan's done a pretty good job all game, getting open. 15 seconds left to go. They're just trying to take the last shot right here. There's no way we foul. There's no way we foul. Got to watch the overscreen. Here it comes. Oh, here it goes. Good defense right there from Carter. And that's off. We go to overtime. What a game. What a game. All right, star player playing good defense to close out the game. I mean, Parker coming out of nowhere in that second half, really leading the charge on offense. Rivera stepping it up. Man, we are going to overtime. Do we have enough to pull off this upset victory? I feel like we knew we probably were going to have a really tough time beating this team again, but we are in position. We fought all the way back through this game. Do we have enough in the tank? That's the real question. So here we go, man. 71-71, and we get to the start of overtime. This has been a good game. It's been a really good game here in Prime Video Arena. And we're going for the tip-off. We actually lose the tip-off. Falcone's not able to get it. But here we go, man. Now we just got to play some defense. Oh, and that's going to be a foul on Carter, his second. Going to send Flan to the line. And you can see a lot of these guys are gassed. Played really hard all throughout this game. But we need just a little bit more as Flan knocks down the first free throw. 72-71. So here we go. Flan lines up the second free throw. Second free throw goes down. 73-71. 2-point game. And I don't think we waste any time right here. I think we get the ball in the hands of Carter. Carter's got to go to work. Scoop layup, right hand, gets it to go down. And you can see, man, even if he's gassed, he's still dangerous. Tie ball game. Carter just taking advantage. We got to get out of the half-court press, full-court press, because they're blowing right by us. Wagner's trying to get to the cup. Good defense right there. making them reset. Davis at the top of the key. Prophet playing some defense, playing a little bit of help defense. As Wagner is going to go over the top, and he gets the layup to go in. We like Rivera for his scoring ability, but he might just be a liability on defense, man. Here we go. Carter getting to the cup. Right hand. Easy lay. Under control. Don't panic. Carter's got 35 in this one. So here we go, man. We are actually thinking we might have to switch Rivera. Getting some defense chance from the Shark faithful. Carter playing some pretty good defense. Davis trying to go to work on Prophet. Prophet doing a good job keeping his feet, staying in front, going with the crossover. Davis trying to get to the cup, goes for the scoop layup, and he gets it to drop. Good defense right there from Prophet. Just a better move on offense by Davis. So there we go, man. This is something, hey, we're going to use this until it don't work no more. Carter against Flan, getting to the cup. He gets fouled. He's going to the line. These are huge free throws. I already know Carter is tired in this one. Got to lock in. Got to hit these free throws. The first one is good. One more to tie the game up. Second one is good money, and that is why he wears that number 1, man. Not afraid of the big moments. Not afraid to step up and do what needs to be done. Going for the steal right there. Flame, quick on the dribble. And that's Davis right there. Tries to go with the layup against Prophet. Oh, we probably should have took that. We probably should have took that. Just slowing it down. Just slowing it down. Don't want to make any mistakes. Oh, gosh. We got a great screen from Falcone, but they call it an illegal screen. Can we challenge that? Can we challenge that? We cannot challenge that. I don't think that was a good call. I don't think that was a good call at all. And we on our home arena, man. Come on now. But anyway, man, 77-77. Got a really good game on our hands. We get another timeout, giving the guys a chance to get a drink, get some water, get some Gatorade, get whatever you need. This is going to be a long minute and 54 seconds. They get the inbound, looking for Flan. Flan against Carter. Carter playing some decent defense, but just not enough. And Flan is able to get that one to fall. We got to go right back to Carter. I don't care how tired you are. Swing, swing. Prophet, get up. Gonna get the foul, doesn't get it to drop. And right now, Arkansas is resorting to using the foul. And hopefully we make them pay for it and are able to hit our free throws. The first one goes down from Prophet. Prophet, only 5 points in this one, but these are 2 of the biggest points in this game. Need him to hit the second one to get a tie. Prophet knocks down the second free throw. We got a tie ball game. Here we go. Do we have one stop in our defense? Flan going right at Carter. Carter able to get the block. Parker with the rebound. Pushing it up to Carter. Carter trying to push the pace. Carter still going into the line, and he's going to just dunk it down and put it down with authority. We get the 2-point lead late in the game off our superstar, Jamal Carter, leaving nothing to doubt. And they go with the screen and roll to tie the game up. But that was an amazing play from Carter. Got me hyped. But Carter is surely running out of energy. Like I said, I don't care. We're gonna go to Carter every single time as he blows past the defense, and that is another dunk as he hangs on the rim. Got to make sure he stays safe up there. But look, we got a back and forth game on our hands. This is a heavyweight matchup right now. Flan against Carter. This is almost just like a 1v1. And right now they are trading buckets. This is insane. Carter right back. Pump fake. Falcone. Nothing there. Nothing there. Don't force it. We forced it. We forced it, and Wagner's going the other way. Will we get the steal? And he touched it last. We're getting the ball back. Oh, my goodness. What a great defensive stop right there by Rivera. We forced the pass, but Rivera stuck with it and got the turnover that we needed with 34 seconds left. And you already know this is going to Carter. Everybody clear out. It's time for J1 to shine. Sizing up Flan. Gonna go to the cup. Right to left. Nothing there. Nothing there. Looking for Prophet. Prophet's coming around. Oh, they are just doing a great job of clamping us up right now. We got 6 seconds left to go on the shot clock. And this is Parker getting around, getting to the cup, and throwing it down to take the lead. Told you, man, it's Batman and Robin. Whenever Batman is down, you know Robin is not too far behind. Parker right there with the slam, adding 2 points to this game, to this 2-point lead, a very slim lead. This is a great game that we got going right now, and I am here for it. All right, these Sharks are out here hooping. They are trying to stay undefeated in this game, in this young season, man. This team is showing a lot of grit and grind, and you know that's all because of Coach Grant, man. You got to give him his props. This team is fighting to win this game. So here in overtime, we got 12 seconds left to go, and it's been a back and forth battle between Flan and Carter, and you know they're trying to get the ball to him right here, and they feed Flan the basketball, working down low, showing his dribble, trying to muscle Carter. Carter doing everything he can to stay in front, gonna get hands up, but he still hits the shot. We saw him hit that incredible buzzer beater to end the half, and he just did it again. Tied this game at 85 points with less than a second to go. This game has been nuts. Do we have enough right here to get the ball inbounds and then get a shot off to win this game? We really don't want to go to double overtime. I'll be honest, we don't want to go to double overtime, but we will if we have to. So here we go. You already know where this is going. There's no doubt in anyone's mind who's getting this basketball. Carter looking to get to the corner, trying to get open, puts it up, can't get it to go down. Can't get it to go down, and we go to double overtime in this game. A great bucket from Fland with less than a second to go on the clock. I'm winded just talking about it. This has been a good game. This has been a really good game. So here we go, man. We are now in double overtime. So here we go. Gonna go jump ball, middle of the court again. It's taking everything from the Blue Sharks as well as the Razorbacks to stay in this game. Who will be able to step up? So far, it's been Carter and Parker and Fland for Arkansas. Wagner, wide open, drills the three. Rivera just got caught up on the screen right there. So now, instead of just being two, they take a 3-point lead. Carter's able to get the easy two right there, but we're still down one. That was a huge 3-point shot from Wagner. Like I said, I thought we might have been, maybe we should have took Rivera out a long time ago. Just not able to stay in front right now. So here we go. Feeding low post to Thero. Parker's going to be right there. He's going to foul, but we'll take the foul, make him earn everything at the line. Parker's only got 2 in this one. He's been playing some really good defense, crashing the boards as well. Davis, first free throw is going to drop. It's going to be a 2-point lead. We're actually going to substitute Matthews in the game for Parker, just trying to get some better defense into this game, some fresh legs. And he's going to miss the second one. And that's Falcone on the rebound. Carter got an easy lane, gets to the right hand and gets it to go down. We are tied at 89, and Jamal Carter has 45 points in this game, and he's not done. Not done at all. So here we go. We got our sub in, fresh off the bench, so he's well rested. Better size mismatch up as well. And as we see them coming off the screen and roll, just a lot of movement right now, a lot of screens. Got to stay in front. Do a good job right there, forcing them deep into the shot clock. Another Hail Mary shot from Flan, and here we go. We're just going to slow it down. Not do anything crazy as we got Falcone getting to the cup, getting fouled, and one, slams it down. We got the lead and a chance for one more. Carter right there just using that IQ, slowing it down and finding this big man who had no one around him and went straight in for the slam and gets the and one. Can we get it to fall? We get the and one to go, and now the Blue Sharks take a 3-point lead in this tough matchup. So Coach Grant's decision to switch it up just a little bit on defense seems like it might be able to pay off. And we'll see right here as Matthews is trying to check Wagner. They're going to get an open shot from Flan. Flan's going to miss. Falcone scoops up the rebound, and he's going to bring it past half court. Nobody's guarding Carter. Carter with the wide open shot. Carter going to try to get to the paint, looking for Falcone. Falcone is going to get stripped. Should have just went straight up right there. Hesitated for just a second. And that's Parker right there with the denial. Parker playing out of his mind right now. Eesh, what an excellent block. Oh, my goodness. Flan had Matthews cooked, but Parker, just having his teammates back, came over and got the pivotal block. So we got to watch any backdoor cuts right here. Profit watching the baseline. We can see Flan trying to cut in, and they go straight to the baseline, which we were trying to protect. Good inbound pass right there. Still got a 1-point lead. Matthews, give it up. We're going straight to Carter in this one. Everybody clear out. This is the Jamal Carter show right now. Gets past Flan. Easy layup to the cup. 47 on the board for number 1, and we got a 3-point lead. A minute 45 in double overtime. This is what Shark Athletics are all about, man. As you can see, this team is tough, and we ain't going out without a fight. So here we go, man. 94-91. Our star Carter going absolutely crazy. Big performance from Parker and a whole lot of other guys getting into the mix, man. This has been one heck of a game. If you haven't already, man, go ahead and hit that sub button. We're going to have a whole lot more of this coming for March Madness. This is what college basketball is all about. So here we go, man. 94-91. Double overtime here in Prime Video Arena in Seattle, man. Brand new arena, brand new team trying to do really the impossible. Flan going to work. Carter staying right there and actually gets the block. Parker's going to get the rebound. Slow it down, slow it down, slow it down, slow it down. 3-point lead right now. Huge play right there from Carter. I'm going to try to get the screen for Falcone. Make him think a little bit. Carter, way too fast, and way too good. Jamal Carter with another one in the bucket. 96-91. The Sharks trying to hold on to this lead and walk away with a tough win at home against the Razorbacks. As we get Flan taking it to the cup. Carter's going to draw the foul, but we're not mad at that. We're going to make them earn every chance they get. So here we go. This is a time when we need Seattle to get on their feet and make some noise, make this free throw as difficult as possible. We can see we got the bench up on their feet, trying to distract them. We got the little pom-poms and everything in the background, trying to make these free throws difficult. As he knocks down the first one, he's going to attempt for the second one, hits the second one, and we got a 3-point game with 1 minute and 9 seconds in double overtime. Carter's going to bring this one down as he has for the last 10 possessions, but I don't care. We're going to do it as many times as it takes if that means we can get a win. If this is Jamal Carter going to the cup, tough bucket on the right hand, and he is on fire. Jamal Carter with 51 in this game, 98-93, and just taking the air out of this Arkansas team. You already know they're going right back to Flan. Flan picks up his dribble. Now Rivera's checked back into the game. Garden Wagner, they love this matchup so far, and he's going to be able to get to the cup, get to the right hand, and it's a 3-point game now. Carter's going to bring this one up. He is actually on fire right now. And you better believe we're going to take as much time off of this clock as we possibly can. So there we go. Carter sizing up the matchup. He's had his way all game. 10 seconds on the shot clock as he sizes him up. Starts to break him down with the dribble. He's going to go to the left hand. Nothing there. He tried to force the pass to Falcone. Should have just got fouled, if anything. Foul on the other end. That's Carter's fourth, and they are in the bonus, and they're going to the free throw line for 3 points. We probably, out of all the things we could have done, we did the absolute worst thing we could have done. So this game is 98-96 after a good free throw. Now we have to have this rebound. He hits the first, hits the second one. So now this is only a 1-point game. We got to get the ball to Carter. He's just going to get fouled. That's going to be Flan's fourth as well. They're going to have to foul us again. 11.4 seconds left to go. We got to it's got to go to Carter. They're going to foul again immediately. 10.8 on the shot clock. 98-97. And now the MVP chance come out for Carter. As you can see, he's getting some love from his team. They got all the faith in him, all the belief. This is a team leader right here. When you need buckets, when the big-time moments come up, he is not afraid. He puts his hard hat on and goes to work. First one is good from Carter, extending the lead to 2 points. If he can hit this second one, it's going to make it a 3-point game and make it extremely difficult for Arkansas. Drills the second one, and that right there is your star player. Jamal Carter, hats off, 50-plus clutch free throws, big-time moments, big-time player. 100-97 in this double overtime game against Arkansas. Both teams in the bonus, 10.8 to go. All we have to do is make sure we don't leave anybody wide open. You know what we're actually going to do? We're going to get some better defense in here. We're going to put Matthews back in. Carter has to stay in, but I think we're going to get Profit. We got to get Profit out of there because we're going to bring in John Bull along with Falcone, and then we're going to put Parker in at the 3. So we're going with a taller lineup, going for some guys who can give us some shot blocking, just give us some extra length. And we just cannot give up any threes right now. So team adjustments. Where is it at? No threes. None at all. Rebounds. Crash the glass. All right, we got our adjustments from Coach Grant. We got the players that we think we have to need to win this game. And we're ready to go. 3-point lead. Final seconds. Double overtime game in Seattle at Prime Video Arena. This is what this is all about. This is why this program was brought to this school, and this is why this is one of the best schools in the damn nation. You feel me? So here we go, man. 10.8 left to go. Arkansas looking to inbound. Flan has had a phenomenal game and is looking to try to make this a career game. Big time shots from Davis. Davis is gonna miss. Carter gets the rebound, and the Sharks are gonna walk away with the game. Carter getting the MVP chance, and he deserves every single one. 53.6 rebounds, 3 assists from Jamal Carter. And these free throws are likely going to seal the game if we can hit even one of them. And the first one goes down, giving us a 4-point lead. Jamal Carter having the game of his career so far, man. Knocks down the second. So here we go, man. It's just going to be formalities at this point. As the shot clock winds down, Davis tries to get off the last second 3. Parker with a good contest, and we walk away with a well-earned victory. This was a tough game. Man, this showed a lot about this team. Not only do we go 7-0, but we endure a double overtime game where we had to make adjustment after adjustment after adjustment. Carter, I mean, had a tough time in the beginning of this game. Came out absolutely guns blazing in the second half. Parker did his thing as well. I mean, coming up with the clutchest of clutch buckets. And you can see, man, well deserved. There was no doubt in anybody's mind who the player of this game would be. Jamal Carter, 57 points in this one. The biggest display of heart, grit, leadership, just absolute talent in that fourth quarter and in those 2 overtime quarters. And man, oh man, this is what a way to start off this series. Am I right? I mean, anyway, I was going to do a couple games, but I think that's going to be it, man. As we take a look at the box score, like I said, I gave Carter 2 more points than he actually had. 55.6 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 blocks. That just shows the type of effort this kid has. He's going to be special. But then Parker, man, really impressed us as well. 18 points, 12 rebounds, had a double-double. Another double-double from Falcone, 10 points, 15 rebounds. Rivera put his 8 points in there with the 5 assists, 3 big-time steals. I mean, one of the steals came down on a fast break in one of them overtime quarters, man. I'm just extremely proud of this team. This was a long game, and so we're definitely going to have to make sure we get these guys rested up and we get, you know, the team back to full health. But listen, that is going to do it for this week's episode, man. This is the season. This is March Madness. This is the start of the Blue Sharks basketball season, man. This basketball team. What do you think? How do you think we did so far? If you have any improvements, man, anything you think we should try next, maybe some plays, maybe some organization, you know what I mean? Some little bit of something. But man, what a game from your Blue Sharks. I hope you enjoyed this episode, man. If you did, like I always say, go ahead and drop a like. And if you haven't, subscribe to the channel today, man. We're on the road to 1,000. And remember, a little bit every day goes a long way. So once you take that first step, don't look back. I'm Ice G3, 3,000 to be exact. I hope I see y'all in the next one. And if I don't, let me go ahead and run this one back.